Hey YouTube, it's Stewart here from the Passive Income NYC YouTube channel, and we're back with another video. Apologies it's been so long, it's been the Christmas break and I want to spend the time with my wife Emily and beautiful baby daughter Mia. But it's a new year and new opportunities to start making money for us all. So today's video, top 5 niches of the week for merch Amazon. So is there any opportunities out there for you to make any money out of any of these niches? Well, sit back, relax, hit that subscribe button, and let's get into it. Hey YouTube, just a quick introduction to the channel, particularly for those of you who are new. I'm Stuart, married to my wife Emily with our beautiful baby daughter Mia, and this channel was set up to offer tips and tricks on generating money through passive income, in particular on print on demand. So if this sounds like something you're interested in, then please hit that subscribe button below. If you enjoy the video, please hit the like button, and for any comments, I'll look to come back to you ASAP. But in the meantime, let's get into it. Hey YouTube, so here we are loaded up on the computer. And as I say in all my videos, please check your copyright before doing any uploads. Keep your account safe, it's very important. If you don't feel it's safe, don't do it. And obviously check the copyright for a particular marketplace you're selling into. So most of my work gets sold into America, so the copyrights I check are for the American market. So please check your copyrights first. We've got a top 5 niches of the week here for merch by Amazon, and I found you a little bit of mix of evergreens and a little bit of trends, so we've got a bit of both to work with. So let's not hesitate and let's get into it. And the first one, let's go Darwin. For this, personally, I would tread very carefully. This is off the back of the Let's Go Brandon, which, as I mentioned in previous videos, was such a huge seller, but also a bit of a grey area, and people have started to see their designs get refused or taken down because of what Let's Go Brandon really means, which I won't say in this video because it's explicit. But Let's Go Darwin is a design that's been put in on the back of Let's Go Brandon, and it's to do with being a pro-Biden design instead of an anti-Biden like Let's Go Brandon. And it's also to do with Darwin's theory of natural selection and evolution and so on. I won't again go too much more into the detail of the t-shirts, but if you have a quick check on Google, I'm sure you'll see it. The main thing is you can see that selling, but like I said, tread carefully. For me, I don't know if I feel safe going into this particular niche, but they are selling extremely well. So the first one, 54,409, very simple design, just text-based. Again, very similar, 60,383. 66,733. So as you can see, it's selling extremely well. And like I do in all the videos, I will show the designs like I'm doing now, but also show the keywords. So feel free, pause the video, take some notes, and then you can do some research to try and cross niche, sub niche, etc. So there's some of the designs going down to here. We've got a BSR 116,028. Some of the keywords, obvious ones, you've got Darwin, conservative, American, political, liberal. Any of the ones that obviously stand out, patriotic, America, as well as American. So you've got different ways of typing America in. Like I said, there are your keywords. Have a research, see what you can find. Further designs down, you've got Let's Go Darwin, very similar looking to the Let's Go Brandon with a NASCAR, BSR 173,168. So this is clearly selling phenomenally well, but just tread very careful on this one. For me, I don't know how fully safe I feel about it, but that's number 1 anyway. Extremely good selling niche. Brings us on to number 2, and this one is for Valentine's. Never too early to start uploading for Valentine's. T-shirts, people start buying. Christmas out of the way now, New Year's out of the way. People's next main event, it's Valentine's. They start buying those t-shirts nice and early. And here we've got a cross niche with Valentine's with video games, and I always find that video games sell extremely well in t-shirts. Very popular niche, and you can see straight away with the BSR here at 14,548. So that is a fantastic design, selling extremely well. I think this one's been knocking around for a while now because I remember seeing it last year. Very clever design, and instead of people wanting to have a Valentine's, they want to play their video games. So that's the first one. Second one, similar looking design as you often find. BSR though, 97,930, and again you would expect these to get better and better closer to the day. 217. Very similar looking designs. I mean, if you're going to go into something like this, you could possibly try and sub niche it down. Maybe video games, but sub niche it down to a particular kind of video game, like role playing, action, adventure, so on and so on. Just some ideas off the top of my head. But these are some of the designs. The BSRs are good, and let's have a look at our keywords. Some obvious things: video games, gamer, gaming, game. So you've got lots of different ways of searching for the word gamer. So it's clever to do that. So put your keywords so you can search a lot of broad range of how people would search for your design. Other things on there: controller, obviously games controller, Valentine's, obvious ones as well. You could probably find stuff like love and stuff would be within as well. You've got Valentine's with the apostrophe. So again, just different ways of searching for it. And further on down here, more designs. Things are very, very similar here, but decent BSRs. And again, you'd expect these to get better. But maybe sub niche down if you are going to look at going into this one. So that's number 2. Brings us on to number 3. And I've put this one in, excuse me, a square root of 121. This I've put in because it's an evergreen, which is always good. It's got a good BSR of 196,861. It's a very good design. I really like that. And it's just a way of saying somebody's going to be 11 years old. So square root of 121 being 11 years old. But you can use this design for lots of different birthdays. So whoever's come up with this has got a very clever idea, and they've probably put it for when you're a 12-year-old, 13-year-old, 14-year-old, all the way up. So you can use one design idea, just change it slightly, and cover lots of different niches within it. So let's have a look what else we've got. So that's a nice BSR, 196,000 for an evergreen. You'd take that all day long. You're going to have to start very similar looking designs here. 394,000, 573,000. So similar designs. They've obviously changed and made them more colourful, bright, and different ones. 627,000. Like I said, you can then use this to do different birthdays as well. So you can create one design and then scale it up for different birthdays. And some of the keywords, obvious ones: birthday, math, old, square, root, science is another one, I suppose. Presents, B-day, as well as searching for birthday. You got B-day, year, born, anniversary, equations, teachers. So teachers will probably like this design. So yeah, there's some of the obvious ones, some of the good keywords. Do a bit of research there, but this is a good evergreen which you can scale up. Obviously, you need to come up with your own version of the design, come up with your own ideas. That's number 3. Number 4. This one again, it's a evergreen which is selling well. 250,911 for born to go fishing, forced to go to school. Again, I wanted to show you this one because it's another one which you can scale up for lots and lots of different sports and activities. So instead of born to go fishing, you could do born to go golfing, forced to go to school. So again, if you can stumble across these designs which you can scale up into different forms of activities, hobbies, or birthdays that we just shown before, anniversaries, etc., you can massively produce a lot of designs very quickly because all you're doing is changing maybe a picture or a little bit of text. So it's a very clever way of doing it, and it will save you a lot of time. So that's 250,911 for that, which I'll say for an evergreen, selling all year round. You're going to be so happy with that. And some of the other different designs, I think these BSRs are slightly higher than the ones up here, but yeah, that's a good design. I like that. I like the font. I like the fact it's on a grey t-shirt as well. Distress look colour. I think that's a really nice evergreen. So you're looking at the BSI of 1,165,000, although it's not standout compared to some of the ones we just looked at. For an evergreen, if you can get all your designs on those kind of BSRs, even higher BSRs, that you're still going to be very, very happy. If you can sell a t-shirt once a month across all your t-shirts, you're going to be making a lot of money. But these are some of the other designs as well. Born to fish, forced to go to school. But like I said, I wanted to show you this as well because you can scale it out to different hobbies and activities. So this is a really good principle, and then you can just change up your design, your text, your picture, etc., to cover others. Let's have a look, see what our keywords are for this one. Fishing, forced, anything else? Fisherman, so as well as fishing, you've got fisherman, just ways, different ways of searching for it. Other stuff, anything standing out massively. Retirement, so people might, well, you wouldn't really use this as the font that you use for retirement, so you could change fishing into something for a retirement gift. Fly for fly fishing, other stuff like that. So that's number 4, which will bring us nicely into our last one. And this one is I Smell Commies, Ronald Reagan style t-shirt. Now you can probably get things similar to this off Retro Sunsets, All American Graphics, etc., etc. Saw some decent BSRs going further down, I believe, so they're quite high. Now it's always bringing it back on the list of this one, but you can, if you search on Amazon, there is definitely other ones which have got extremely low BSRs, so within below the 100,000s. But some of the ones were here, so simple designs again. This is one which will probably sell year round, and even if you've got higher BSRs like that, then it's still going to be making you money, which is what we like to see. And some of the keywords, obvious ones: Reagan, smell, commies, Republican, Democrats, democracy, Republicans, conservative, freedom, American. So different one, patriot, support, so different things like that. And that's your 5th one. So we've got a good mix there of evergreens and trending. Hopefully you got some inspiration there to make some money. We're back into January now, so it feels like the very beginning of the hill again, starting at the bottom. But we can make it together. Subscribe to these videos and hopefully I can show you more and more ideas to make you some more money. But in the meantime, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.